Hey yo, it's your boy JC, and welcome back to another episode of Anywho Pod, bro. And we back once again, man. Listen, happy holidays to y'all. Happy New Year. You feel what I'm saying? This is the first week of the new year. You feel me? And listen, bro, we here to talk about basketball. This the winter art. All right, y'all be watching hoops, bro. This the winter art. This is the time of the year, bro, where we really gonna be looking, bro. This is the time of the year where you can talk crazy about some teams now. Now you can really realistically be like, all right, this team, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. This team, I think they got something. You feel what I'm saying? No more can we be like, all right, you was hot just the beginning of the year. Other teams was, a little sluggish and this, that, and the third. You don't get no credit for that. Now you get credit. Everybody get credit for all the W's that they get. This is the real beginning of the year. You feel what I'm saying? We getting close to the All-Star game. We're going to talk about the All-Star game today. The Eastern Conference is heating up a little bit. We got the matchup that I wanted to see, bro. If y'all was here last time, I was over here. We had Jarek on the pod. That was the day after Christmas. That was the 26th. We had Jarek on the pod. You feel what I'm saying? We was here. We was talking about the Knicks, and I was telling them, look, the Knicks starting to look good. They starting to get their stuff together. You feel what I'm saying? They was a little rocky in the beginning of the season. Now they starting to get their stuff together. And I'm like, listen, the only squad y'all really gotta worry about, bro, is these Pistons, bro. Even last year, I told y'all had to worry about the Pistons. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody like, nah. The Pistons this, Pistons that. You feel what I'm saying? But we finally got that matchup yesterday. You feel me? So that was a good John. Then we're gonna talk about the Warriors and the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? Because they almost went to overtime. That was a 1-point game last night. You feel me? And the Clippers, they bubbling a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Kawhi starting to show his stuff a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So look, we're gonna talk about them a little bit. Then, like I said, we're gonna talk about the All-Star game. Some of my early thoughts on who I want to be an All-Star already. You feel me? I don't got my full list yet. I think it's 24 All-Stars altogether. We're doing position list. Listen, we'll get into it. We're gonna talk about that though. We definitely gonna talk about that. But before we start, you feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit that like. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed. You feel what I'm saying? Hit the bell if you already subscribed to get notifications when we drop. You feel me? So let's get into the whole pod. You feel me? So boom, bro. Like I said, the Knicks versus the Pistons. That was a good one, bro. It was a good one in the beginning of first half of the game. You feel what I'm saying? The Knicks was coming out. They was hooping. They was getting back and forth. They was getting off a little bit on the Pistons. You feel what I'm saying? The Pistons got off to a little sluggish start, I would say. They missing Jalen Duren. You feel me? So no Jalen Duren. You know he scored by like 20 points a game. So no Jalen Duren. That's a miss punch to the gut right there. And the way the Pistons really work, they work out that pick and roll. You feel what I'm saying? Kate Cunningham work out that pick and roll. He may not be the first person with the ball, you feel what I'm saying? But he always the second person with the ball of the action because they may set a screen for him to get the ball and then go into a pick and roll. You feel me? After that. So they like to do stuff like that. And usually Jalen Duren is a part of those actions. You feel what I'm saying? So he was not there. You feel me? A lot of activity from B Stu. You feel what I'm saying? The Thompson twin had to step up. You feel me? And they did, bro. So they was going back and forth in the first half, you feel me? And that second half, bro, they just pulled off, bro. Duncan Robinson was hitting threes. He was knocking them down nasty. And people, look, this much space, bro. Like this much space. They was in his jersey damn near. You feel what I'm saying? Still knocking them down, you feel me? They dangerous, bro. They really dangerous. And what I really noticed, bro, was the physicality of the defense when they was playing against Karl Anthony Towns, bro. That was my whole thing. I felt like Karl Anthony Towns don't like the physicality when it comes to defense. You got if you hoot, bro, you know you got a couple type of skilled players, bro. You got some skilled players that listen, they take the physicality part of the game very serious. You feel what I'm saying? The physicality is part of their game. Think of like LeBron, think about like Kobe, think about Russell Westbrook, think about Anthony Edwards, people like that. Then you got some skill finesse players. You feel what I'm saying? That were physicality not really part of their game. Think of somebody like KD. You feel what I'm saying? Think of somebody like who was you just talking about? Karl Anthony Towns. Think about somebody like Karl Anthony Towns. You feel what I'm saying? Where like physicality is not 100% part of his game. You feel what I'm saying? He can get physical a little bit, but that's not really part of his game. He's not bruising. He hitting you with moves. He hitting with the jump shot. You feel what I'm saying? Or he passing it off a little bit. You feel me? When it comes to that physicality, bro, that the Pistons bring, bro, he don't like it, bro. He don't like it. He be real uncomfortable, bro. And he was making him real uncomfortable, bro. He was not that effective in this game, bro. Let me see. What did he score in this game, bro? Because I was looking at him like, look, 6 points. That is nasty. Damn. I didn't even know it was that bad, y'all. 6 points is nasty. 6 points is no. That ain't even no. The OG was not playing that well either. He couldn't really hit a bucket, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. They turned up the defense, bro. The defense was really that, bro. I'm like the Pistons really around, bro. Y'all stop playing with the Pistons. Pistons really around, bro. The Pistons really around. Like the defense that they showed was remnants of like the beginnings of OKC defense. If you remember when we was watching the young team of OKC, and I think they mentioned this on the broadcast too. If you was watching young OKC a couple years ago before they won their ring, you was like, oh damn, their defense is like great. Like they are physical. Everybody moves. They cover the gaps. They starting to look like what you want out of OKC. OKC got this thing where their man defense can look like zone. Their zone defense can look like man. And that's what you want out of your defense. You want to confuse the offense. You don't really know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? They really are really well at covering the gaps. And that's what you're seeing out of Detroit. They get really well at covering the gaps. Not only that, bro, the Thompson twin, bro, he is a good slasher, but he's starting to get that little mid-range at the foul line, like that Chris Paul shot. If you get that down on pack, bro, listen, there's nothing they can do, bro. This one right here was a good one, but they pulled off on the Knicks. And don't be surprised if they meet up in the playoffs, bro. This might be a 6 or 7 game series, but don't be surprised if the Pistons knock them off. Now, like I said, bro, I still got the Knicks for going to the finals. That's my pick for them going to the final. That's my Eastern Conference pick, bro. But I would not be surprised, bro, if the Pistons knock them off, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, the Pistons really going crazy, bro. The Pistons really going crazy this year. We really gotta, gotta give it up to them, bro. So Doka Robinson was killing it, but Cade coming in with his 29, bro, holding it down, bro. Javonte Green, he had another good game last game and this game. He had 17 off the bench, so he been snapping a little bit too, bro. They was going right at Karl Anthony Towns. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He a liability on defense, bro. And when his offense not kicking, bro, listen, bro. Sometimes you gotta do something different. They also didn't have Josh Hart. Josh Hart didn't play last night, so that's a little something too. But they didn't have their second best player. You got your 2 best players out there, bro. You got Karl Anthony Towns out there, and you got Jalen Brunson out there, bro. 6 points. Come on, bro. We can't do it, bro. We can't do it, bro. I'm tired of coming up on here, bro, and talk about Karl Anthony Towns and the disappointments. I'm tired about it, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. Now let's talk about the Clippers and the Warriors, bro, because that was a burner right there, bro. Real intense, bro. My favorite part of the game, though, was not even the game. It was the fact that they had Snoop Dogg up there talking on the second half, bro. It was hilarious. I'm not going to lie, bro. I didn't know I needed Snoop Dogg talking on the telecast. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out my man Snoop Dogg. That was cool, bro. It's cool hearing OG up there. But this game was heated. It was close. The reason I said I enjoy Snoop Dogg on there because Snoop Dogg was like, oh, Steve Kerr out there banging Englewood. I was cracking up, bro. He's talking about he banging Englewood, cuz he out there banging Englewood, and he got kicked out. So he got kicked out. Since he got, like I said, he got kicked out. It was a lot going on, bro. It was a lot going on. So my fault, God. So we had the thriller right here, bro. So listen, look, it was real physical. Kawhi did his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Kawhi came in there. He did his thing. He controlled the tempo late. You feel what I'm saying? They took a real stable, close game. You feel what I'm saying? When Kawhi healthy, bro, he really locked in. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I was trying to tell y'all. I thought because he was coming healthy, he's going to be a little locked in, but he had a little shoulder issues earlier in the year. You feel what I'm saying? So he getting back to being normal. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, when he locked in, he locked in. And the experience that they have on that team, on the Clippers team, don't be surprised if they are dark horse. You feel what I'm saying? They old, they ARRP. You feel what I'm saying? But they are dark horse, bro. You feel me? So don't be surprised, bro. They getting their thing, bro. Steph carried the offense, bro. But this is the problem with the Warriors right now. They're a dying dynasty. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't got much left in the tank. Clay not even there no more. You feel what I'm saying? You just got Draymond. Draymond look tired. Draymond and Brian look the same. You feel what I'm saying? They in here for the love of the game, but they really just going through the motions. Let's be real. They just going through the motions. They here because they got a chance to win the ring. You feel what I'm saying? And they feel like they got a chance to win the ring because they got one of those guys. And Steph Curry's still here doing this thing, bro. And Steph, he really carrying the team. As soon as Steph get out of there, you feel what I'm saying? Because Steph got fouled out towards the end of the game. It was pretty much a wrap. You feel what I'm saying? It was nobody there in the last that you really wanted to take the shot. I was disappointed that Jimmy didn't make that last shot because that's his shot. He got to a spot, turn around. I'm like, he gonna make it. He missed it. And I was like, damn, bro. Real disappointing in Jimmy for not making that joint. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They would have been cool getting the W, bro. They out there 19-18. They just damn near right above 500. Like, it's not really looking that good for them. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't think it was going to look that good for them. I thought they may make a little bit of noise, but listen, we still early. They like to turn on at the end of the season. You feel what I'm saying? But we're in a tough Western Conference, so I would like to see what ends up happening with them right now. But it's like if they don't got Steph, if Steph not on, bro, they ain't got nothing, bro. And you can't go to the playoffs like that. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna have to see a little bit more from Jimmy Butler. You feel me? As far as consistency with scoring the basketball, bro, and that translating into getting wins. You feel what I'm saying? So when Steph is not in there, because Steph has been missing time in and out this year. Obviously, he at the end of his career going in and out. It's been looking rocky. You feel what I'm saying? B-Pod's not really like B-Pod's is solid, bro, but the way people was talking to me, and look, I'm gonna have to get 4 or 5 on here to defend him because he was the one that was up here. He told us that B-Pods was gonna be the man. You feel what I'm saying? He just like, you feel what I'm saying? He's a good role player, but they don't got nobody that's gonna take over Steph's spot. You feel what I'm saying? They don't got one of those. They need one of those. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, it's not gonna work, and it's not entirely set up that way because of the way they like to run the way Steve Kerr coaches and the way he likes to go about getting his players. And y'all see what's going on with Jonathan Kuminga, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That man can't even sniff the court. You feel what I'm saying? Another reason he ain't play this game. You feel what I'm saying? So like, who knows, bro? We still want to look out for his trades, see what he going like. That's gonna be a whole thing. We're gonna see what's going on with him. You feel me? He get in there in and out. You feel me? So that's that. But Clippers in there getting at the dub. You feel what I'm saying? They end up outlasting the Warriors 103-102. You feel what I'm saying? Clippers, they in the hole. I expect nothing from the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they slide in there in the play-in and turn things around. They one of them teams. They can slide into the play-in, bro, and turn things around. Like I said, this is the main part of the season, bro. This is the winter arc. This is when people lock in and grind. I don't know if y'all know what the winter arc is. You see all this? I got some anime down here. You feel what I'm saying? I locked into anime. You feel what I'm saying? Winter arc, that's when like Goku go in there, he start training in the hyperbolic time chamber. He come out and he kick the villain ass. You feel what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. Y'all, they gotta lock in. These games right here that's coming up from now all the way to March. You feel what I'm saying? Got lock in. You feel what I'm saying? By the time March come in, everybody knows what's going on. You feel me? So this is the time. You feel me? This is the time. That's why I was saying there was other teams that had to get their bearings early because this is the time where other teams that's already a shoe-in, like OKC might start locking in right now. Y'all might be like, damn, OKC looking like unbeatable. This is the time where they about to show y'all, like, we're not playing with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Especially after All-Star break. Once All-Star break hit, you feel me? Boom. And the team that I told y'all that needed to lock in games early, that did lock in games early, and now looking like a real dark horse, bro, is our 76ers, bro. Where my damn head at? Hold on. You feel me? Hold on, man. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. Y'all see I ain't playing. I ain't playing with y'all, bro. You feel me? My 76ers, bro. Hold on, bro. Where we at? We like 5th in the standings right now. For 76, we like 5th or 6th. Real dark horse, though. Dark horse type energy. I told y'all we a dark horse, and I was going for it, bro. 5th. We 5th. We are 19-15. You feel what I'm saying? Now, we took an L. We took an L last night against the Nuggets with no Jokic. I didn't like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it went to overtime, 1-point game. But what I really want to talk about is Joel Embiid, bro, because out of the last 5 games, 3 out of the last 5 games, my man scored over 30. You feel what I'm saying? He been putting in work. He been getting into his bag. You feel what I'm saying? The game is coming to him. He not sluggish, like not super sluggish. You feel what I'm saying? He still don't got no cartilage in his knee. We can't fix that. There's no coming back from that. You feel what I'm saying? He got a bum knee. There's no way around that. You feel what I'm saying? He pretty much managing pain all the way throughout the rest of his career if you're going to keep playing. You feel what I'm saying? That's that. You feel me? But he's looking good, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He's looking like the main guy, the guy that we want, the process on our team, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Maxey's doing this thing, bro. Maxey really giving me AI vibes. You feel what I'm saying? He played the most minutes in the league, if I'm not mistaken, especially in all guards. At least all guards. He played the most minutes on all guards in the league. You feel what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. You feel me? He's definitely doing his thing out there. He's cooking. You feel me? Y'all, we already talked about him early in the season. He ain't stopped. You feel what I'm saying? He cooking. Our rookie cooking. VJ Edgecombe cooking, bro. We 5th in the standings right now. Like I said, we about to lock into the winter arc. We already got Embiid playing well. I'm telling y'all by like end of February, bro. that's when we looking at Paul George. That's when he's supposed to lock in. At the end of February, we should be expecting Paul George to lock in, bro, because he's gonna be officially back. He's gonna be in game shape. You feel what I'm saying? He's coming off injury. He's gonna be in game shape. He came in after all those guys. You feel what I'm saying? He's just gonna get acclimated. You feel me? But look, bro, we back, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we back. We had a couple overtime games that we dubbed out. You feel me? It was cool. You feel me? We was on a 3-game winning streak. You feel me? That came to an end last night in the overtime. So it was a little sad. You feel what I'm saying? But it's cool, bro. My man Embiid is back, bro. We talking about. Listen, he keep this up, bro. He can sneak into the All-Star game. God damn. You feel what I'm saying? He really helping up. We got to see if he keep it up. If he can keep it up, bro, we looking good, bro. I think he keeps this up. This level of play is what I expect, bro. I expect him to reach the 30s. I don't expect him to go out there and score 60 no more. I don't expect him to go out there and score 70 no more. You feel what I'm saying? He can still do it in certain games. You feel what I'm saying? But I do expect him to get us at least 28 to 35 points. You feel what I'm saying? While Max can go ahead and get his 30 to 32 points. You feel what I'm saying? And we can see if we can get everybody else to chip in and beat those other guys. VJ not there yet. We're not expecting nothing from VJ. Anything you get out of VJ is great. You feel what I'm saying? VJ, I think he averaged like 17, 18 or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? But VJ, great. Anything we get out of VJ is great. You feel what I'm saying? But this is what we expect out of these guys. Now, I want to see what Paul George look like towards the end of February. Like I said, I'm waiting for the end of February to really see what Paul George look like. And then I could see what's really going on. Look, Boston's still around. Boston's still around, and they talk about they got a new type of science in Boston. You feel what I'm saying? I would not be surprised if JT come out of the woodwork. You feel me? But, hey, look. Go Sixers, bro. Go Sixers, bro. Look, we 5th in the standings right now. And look, we a real dark horse energy, bro. Because Atlanta looked like a mess. I thought Atlanta was going to look better. They look like a mess. Trae Young talking about getting traded. He got 4 destinations. You know what's real when they coming out with the 4 destinations and all that. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. You feel me? But they looking like that. You feel me? Orlando not looking as great as I thought Orlando was going to look. Even though they added Desmond Bain and they added a shooter, I thought they was going to look better. We can talk about them tomorrow as well. The Wolves. You feel me? We can talk about the Wolves tomorrow. Cleveland. They look terrible, bro. Cleveland. The Garland injury really hindered them early. And now all of a sudden the East look a little tough. But they took a couple L's. Look, it's tight. The East is tight. Don't get me wrong. The East is tight. From even I was gonna say from 2, like from 2 to 7. It's only like 3 games in between those guys, like 2 to 7. So the East is heating up, bro. The East is real competitive. You feel what I'm saying? The East is real competitive. Now, after that, we're going to talk about this All-Star game. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the All-Star game, bro, because they got a lot of changes going on. Hold on. I need a drink of water real quick. Yeah, I'm keeping the hat on. Y'all tripping. Keeping the hat on. All-Star game. All right, we talk about the All-Star game. NBA All-Star game 2026, bro. New format. That's the whole thing. We got a whole new format. It's going to be a tournament style format. We're going to have a World A. I'm sorry, not a World A. We're going to have a USA A and a USA B team. You feel what I'm saying? Will be all NBA players from the American teams. Then we're going to have a World team, which is going to be all the international players. And then who's going to play them will be the winner out of the Rising Stars Challenge, which is the rookies versus sophomore game. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to have 4 games, right? No. 3 games. We're going to have 3 games. You're going to have 3 games. You feel what I'm saying? So the 2 USA teams going to play, then the World and the rookies going to play, and then the winner out of those going to play. You feel what I'm saying? I actually like it. It's going to be cool. I like the fact that the games go to 40. First to go to 40, real playground style basketball, which is pretty much the theme of the All-Star game. The theme of the All-Star game is to get in there. You got the best players in the world, you feel me, playing on this one night, and it's freer. You feel what I'm saying? It's freer. They can do what they want to do. They're not on their teams. It's not a game for, no finals, no record, no nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's just go in there and play basketball. So it's supposed to be more like playground basketball. It's supposed to be like Rutgers basketball. It's supposed to be more like street basketball anyway. So the fact that they went in there and they limited the scoring to 40 points and they shrunk the teams. I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I do like it. Give me an anime vibes. You feel me? Give me a Kurano basketball. You feel me? Give me those type vibes. You feel me? Um, the internationals, the rookies though, I feel like it's kind of crazy that the rookies are a part of this. Maybe they could have made, because it's a lot of international players here. I feel like they probably could have made 2 international teams. You feel me? They probably could have made 2 international teams, but I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think it's kind of crazy that they slid the rookies in there. I feel like as a player, you might feel a little disrespected. Definitely, if they beat the world team, that'd be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They don't got no shot. You got Luka over there, you got SGA over there, you got Jokic over there. Who else would be over there? Those are 3 off my top, but they shouldn't. But just maybe. Who knows? This basketball at the end of the day, it's first to 40. You feel what I'm saying? So who knows? But I don't know. Luka can get 40 by himself. Jokic and Giannis, they all get 40 by themselves. So they don't got no shot. They definitely don't got no shot. But I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? Because I like I said, I like it. I do wish we could just have a regular old All-Star game like how we had in the 2000s, but they tried it. I don't think it's working. Even though the players say they do want a traditional style game, it's just not. They're not giving us the type of play that I don't know, bro. It's just not it, bro. It's just not it. This right here, at least with the smaller teams, game going to 40, defense going to be a little bit more important because the game's only going to 40, so you got to at least play a little bit of defense to stop them from getting to 40, or you just get off the court, bro. You feel me? So I don't know. I like it. I do like it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it though in the comments if y'all like that. As far as some of the people that I'm thinking, and this is going to be a big thing. So as far as the people I'm thinking about All-Stars off the top of my head, they're doing a positionless basketball. So it's not necessarily 1 point guard, 2, you know what I mean? Or even front court, back court. It's not even that. It's just the best players that you got from each conference. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that too. I also like that too as well. You feel what I'm saying? Because 1, we in positionless basketball anyway. And 2, you feel what I'm saying? It's coming downwards to the point where everybody goddamn playing the same position. You feel me? It's just like, what's your role on the team at this point? Everybody in there playing the same. Everybody can handle the rock. Everybody can hit a 3. Like, it's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, there is damn near no. It's like back to the basket type basketball is different. It's like people do it in spurts. It's damn near like 2K. You know how you play 2K? You press triangle for a little bit. You get in that post a little bit just to hit the spin. You feel a lot of people do stuff like that. So it's the post play is different now, so it's a little different. So I mean, I don't mind it. I really don't mind getting rid of the positionless basketball thing. I feel like the best players, just despite their position, should be playing in the All-Star game anyway. It gives us a better game anyway. You feel me? I digress. Some of the people that I feel like should be in the All-Star game, throw my man Embiid in there, throw my man Maxey in there. They've been cooking. Cade Cunningham for sure. Jalen Duren kind of been playing like an All-Star, so. You mean you feel me? Jalen Duren. Am I missing some people? I gotta be missing some people. Jalen from the East. Oh, Jalen Brunson. Definitely got to throw Brunson in there. Brunson definitely an All-Star. Is Bam an All-Star, y'all? Bam Adebayo, is he an All-Star? Jalen Brown. Throw him in there. Definitely. Ooh. What about Brandon Ingram, y'all? Brandon Ingram been snapping. He even been throwing water bottles, making his teammates scared. You feel me? Like I said, I don't got my list all the way, but that's some of the off the East, top of my head. Then we got the West. You feel me? Okay, G. SGA for sure. Shoe in. See, J-Dub and Chet missed so much time, they might not qualify, or I don't know. You feel me? Other players can get in there. Definitely throw Wemby, bro. Wemby also missed time, but Wemby is Wemby. He been beating OKC by himself, not by himself, but he been beating OKC. Like he been cooking them, and they number 2. So I throw my man Wemby in there. Maybe not Wemby. Maybe Fox. Maybe throw Fox in there. Definitely throw Fox in there. Maybe not Wemby. Throw Fox in there. Jokic. You got to throw Jokic in there. KD. KD going in there. KD going. Sengun. 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 You know my man Luka. They're gonna throw Brown in there. He about to retire. You gotta throw Brown in there. I feel like this one gonna be the first time where people gonna be you can say, because people complain all the time, but you can say like, damn, they gave that to Brown. You feel what I'm saying? Like this one might be one of them. He's still playing all-star level. Don't get me wrong, he's still playing all-star level for sure. But this the first one where I could be like, all right, you know what I mean? All right, you feel me? I can see where y'all coming from. You feel me? Brown all-star in my eyes all the time. You feel me? AE, throw AE in there. Julius Randle kind of playing like an all-star, but you know what I mean? I ain't gonna fight y'all on that. Definitely ain't gonna fight y'all. Throw Devin Booker in there, bro. Devin Booker single-handedly is the reason the Phoenix Suns are even being talked about. They number 7 in the Western Conference right now. That's all because of him. You feel what I'm saying? He been snapping. He been quietly, calmly snapping all year on the calm. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody on Golden State besides Steph. Obviously Steph Curry, but I don't know about JB. And Butler, I don't know. You feel me? He don't even care. He don't care. You know Draymond care, but I don't know about Draymond either. Draymond gonna be up there talking on All-Star break anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Up there with the cast on ESPN now. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna lock down my All-Star list. I'm gonna give you a full All-Star list probably next week. You feel what I'm saying? When we get closer to over there. But other than that, that's pretty much the wrap up. So we got the Pistons making a statement against the Knicks. I told y'all watch out for them Pistons, bro. Jared, if you watching this, I told you, bro. They on your ass. I told y'all they on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Clippers edged out the Warriors in a playoff style game. You feel what I'm saying? It really was. That was a close game. Look, the coach got kicked out. You feel what I'm saying? But watch out for the Warriors, bro. I don't know what the Warriors going to do, bro. They looking mid right now. They looking trash. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not feeling the Warriors. I'm not feeling the Clippers either, but I'm definitely not feeling the Warriors. You feel me? As far as a team that you thought was going to do something, or as far as a team that talked all crazy, as far as a team that had this all season with the whole drama and everything, come on, bro. Damn, you can say the same thing about the Clippers. Oh, my God. I digress. And then my 76ers, bro. Dark horses, you feel what I'm saying? We on that ass, you feel what I'm saying? This is the best. I just wish everybody was super healthy. Like, I wish everybody was super healthy so I could really have a lot of confidence to say that we can go ahead and snatch this ring this year, or we can at least get to the finals this year. But we a dark horse candidate just because of health. But the East is real weak right now, bro. You see Cleveland leaving the door. They cracked the door open. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really the Pistons to lose at this point as far as that first spot. You feel what I'm saying? They just got to get through the playoffs. And because they young, we can have some doubts. But, hey, that's it, bro. That's my time. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the All-Star game. Let me know in the comments who y'all think going to win the Eastern Conference. Who going to come out the Eastern Conference on top, number one, all the way, you feel me? Let me know who some of y'all All-Stars are, you feel me? Other than that, it's been great. It's your boy, JC. Thanks for kicking it on Any Hoop Podcast. Enjoy basketball. Watch hoops.